Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2020 Bobcat T650 that just came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, show you that the pins are fairly tight up front, show you that it tracks good and straight and turns strong to both directions. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly, truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2020 T650. Cab heat air, high flow, 2-speed, sticks and pedals controls, automatic ride control, self-leveling bucket, deluxe panel, air ride seat, 2,470 pound lift capacity, a radio, power Bobtach. This one has 1,963 hours. So when we fire it up here in a little bit, you'll see pins are pretty tight up here. Hydraulics are nice and strong. I'll get up close here and show you. This white paint is very, very bright. A few little scratches down here, nothing out of the ordinary. Here on the loader arms, actually probably quite a bit nicer than most. Again, as you can see, this white paint's very bright. Decal looks good there. Coming up here, pretty straight and honest there. Tracks are basically new. I mean, you can still see some of the little ribs here. Down here, looking at the sprockets, as you can see, sprockets are very good. Lots of life left in those sprockets. And at the side rail of the undercarriage here still retains quite a bit of that gray paint. Pretty honest, it does have some scratches and paint chipped off here and there, but it is a used skid steer. I mean, it's not perfect, but pretty good overall. Looking back here on the side of the frame, pretty honest there. Got a few scratches here and there, but again, nothing out of the ordinary for a used skid steer. Better than a lot of them would be. Looking back here at this back corner, again, that white paint is nice and bright. Pretty straight machine here. It's actually pretty good down here. You don't see, there's not a lot of paint chipped off down here. It's not really flaking off on the bottom like you'll see a lot of times. Coming around back, looking at that rear door. That orange is nice and bright. Door's nice and straight. Doesn't look like it's really been backed up into anything or banged into anything. Pretty straight there. Even down here, that very bottom, pretty darn straight there. Up here, that black mesh there's in good shape. Back of the cab looks good there. Coming around, looking at this rear corner. Again, that white paint's nice and bright. Couple little scratches and scuffs here and there, a couple little right there. But again, down here at the bottom, paint's not really peeling up. Just a little surface rust where it's got some scratches. Nothing out of the ordinary, but again, pretty bright paint. Again, on this side, basically a new track. Looking at the sprocket on this side, matches up really well to the other side. Lots of life left there in that sprocket. And again, quite a bit of the gray paint still retained here on the side rail of the undercarriage. Looking back in there on the side of the frame, everything looks good there. Again, same thing here. A few little scratches, but pretty darn nice overall. Looking at the loader arm on this side, again, that paint's nice and bright. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating. A couple little scuffs and scratches here. Anywhere on either loader arm or the back of the skid steer plate, everything looks pretty good there. Come up, take a look at the bucket. As you can see, it is a Bobcat tooth bucket. Looks pretty good. I don't see any big dents or dings or bows in the bucket. That looks pretty level there. Looks pretty good. We'll go take a look in the engine compartment here. Okay. All right, as you can see up here, nice and clean, nice and dry. I don't see any oil or diesel there. Side of the block's nice and dry. No oil or diesel down here. good in there. Inside of that back door looks good. We'll go take a look up front, look at the cab and the interior. Up here, pretty honest. It's got some paint chipped off up here, nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty good though. Like I said, automatic ride control, high flow hydraulics. That step's pretty good, maybe just a little bit of a dent there in that step. All the glass seems to be good. I don't notice any cracks or spider webbing in any of the glass. Looking down here, floorboard, everything looks pretty darn good down there, nice and clean. That bottom cushion on the seat's in good shape. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Backrest, same thing. I don't see any cuts or tears there. I can tell you the door latches, that shock's a little weak. That door's not wanting to stay all the way open by itself. All right, looking at the stick on this side, all the toggle switches are in good shape. All the little rubber pieces down here are really nice. A lot of times you see these, they kind of get broken up, or they get kind of, just for lack of better terms, nasty, dirty, and all these little fins get busted off. This one's in really good shape. Coming over here looking at this one, again, toggle switches are all in good shape. All the little rubber pieces over here are in really good shape. Again, pretty darn clean. HVAC controls, I just turned the key on. Radio. Like I said, this one's advanced display. 1963 hours. Got your switches over here, reverse fan, your power Bobtach. Auto bucket leveling over here. All this plastic, I don't know how well you guys can see it here, but everything's nice and shiny. It's not faded out, pretty clean inside here. Taking a look up here, looking at this, everything looks good at the top of this cylinder here. Same thing over here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary there, nothing busted, cracked, or welded. Like I said, the back of that skid steer plate looks good. All right, like I said, this one's a 2020 T650. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.